What's cracking with you people? Anansi here, and welcome to Star Wars. Not welcome back to Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic. In the last one, we made our way. Well, we got to know our neighbors and the general layout of our new apartment complex. We also learned about an issue with Holden from a woman named Dia, who is hiding out from defending herself from the guy who got a little too handsy at the bar. I know some of the ladies out in the audience know that like all too well. In this one, we're going to try to get some more information and hopefully earn a little bit of money. Because right now, we're trying to hide out, find Bastila, and try not to get caught. Here's the escape pod we used to, you know, escape. Get a pretty decent amount of damage here. We got some salvage droids. We got some Sith walking around, and yeah, that's about it. But man, I think you can talk to these people, but they won't give you a lot of stuff.
Wonder if any of those Republic space pods survived crash landing in the Undercity.
I can't believe the Sith got a quarantine on the planet. It's bad enough we can't. But all you off-worlders are stuck here too. I heard there's a swoop gang war in the lower cities. They say you can get shot just walking in the streets down there.
Sounds like life where I used to live. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and go see about this woman named Keblayert. She had, something seems to be bothering Karl. Maybe you should speak to him and see if you can get him to open up about it. Speak to Karl. Or don't speak to Karl. It's up to you. You can always do it later.
Yes, what's on your mind?
I'd like to know some more about you, Karl.
Me? Well, I've been a star pilot for the Republic for years. Seen more than my share of wars. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars before all this started. But with all that, I've never experienced anything like the slaughter these Sith animals can unleash. Not even the Mandalorians were that senseless. My homeworld was one of the first planets to fall to Malak's fleet. The Sith bombed it into submission, and there wasn't a damn thing our Republic forces could do to stop them.
You're talking like it's your fault. Like you failed somehow.
It shouldn't be my fault. I did everything I could. I followed my orders and did my duty. That shouldn't mean I failed them. I didn't.
Them? Do you mean the people of your homeworld?
Yeah, no, that's not what I mean. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not making much sense, am I? You probably mean well with your questions. I'm just not accustomed to talking about my past very much. At all, actually. I'm more used to taking action, keeping my mind focused on the business at hand. So let's just do that. If you have more questions, ask them later.
Alright. Didn't get much out of that, but it is what it is. Now this should be Keblay's shop. Equipment Emporium. Yeah. Just a sign. Keblayert. Hello.
Hello there. I haven't seen you in my shop before. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Keblayert. Welcome to the Equipment Emporium. You looking to buy some supplies? My shop's the largest one in all of Upper Terrace. Best selection on the planet. Whatever you need, I've got. Well, mostly.
Mostly? What do you mean by that?
The Sith confiscated all my heavy weapons, and they impounded all my ships and swoop bikes. But I've still got a real nice selection, if you're interested.
Can I ask you some questions?
Anything I can do to help a potential customer out. What do you want to know?
Do you know anything about those escape pods that crashed your terrace?
I heard a couple of pods crash down in the Undercity. I bet the crash sites have already been stripped clean by the Sith, though. Unless the swoop gangs or Davik's men got there first.
Swoop gangs? What can you tell me about them?
I don't have anything good to say about those swoop gangs. Zooming around on their swoop bikes, terrorizing the lower city like a bunch of animals. Things weren't so bad when the hidden Vex were running the show. But ever since the rise of the Black Vulcar gang, the lower city has been nothing short of a war zone. The Sith haven't even bothered trying to maintain order down there. And I heard a rumor that Davik's own people are having problems with the Black Vulcars now.
What do you know about Davik?
Oh, Davik's a legitimate businessman, if you get my drift. Smuggling, slaving, extortion. They say he's a member of the Exchange, you know, the big intergalactic criminal organization.
Well, I've heard of the Exchange. Bad organization to cross. But if anyone has blockade-breaking ships, however, it's them.
I have to pay him a protection fee every month, but it's reasonable. And I get most of my inventory through Davik and his suppliers. I'm just smart enough not to ask where it came from, you understand?
Is Davik working with the Sith?
Davik hates the Sith as much as anybody. The quarantine has put a real dent in his operations, too. But he's keeping a low profile as long as the occupation lasts. Davik stays out of the way, and the Sith don't bother him. The swoop gangs could learn a thing or two from this tidy little arrangement, instead of always going after each other.
I was wondering how you feel about the Sith.
It's not smart to say bad things about the people in power, if you get my meaning. I just wish the Sith would ease up on the quarantine, though. They're killing my business. I can't say I like having them here in Upper City, but it could be worse, and we're still a lot better off than the Lower City, what with those swoop gangs and all.
Okay, I need some general information on Terrace.
Oh, you're one of those off-worlders, aren't you? Come to Terrace for a short business trip and end up stuck here because of the Sith quarantine, right? Oh, you can't be too happy. Trapped on an unfamiliar world and all. But Terrace isn't so bad, as long as you stay in the Upper City. Just try to avoid the Sith. And stay out of the Lower City. The swoop gangs are totally out of control. Even Davik's men are having trouble down there.
Okay, I'll be going now.
Good day to you then. Remember to come back to my shop if you ever need any supplies.
Alright, well, let's go see what you have for sale.
Welcome to the Equipment Imp.
Let's see what you have for sale.
Just so you know, the prices on the items are final. No bargaining here. This isn't a swap meet, okay? I only deal in top-notch stuff.
Okay, so Keble has a couple of more interesting equipment as opposed to the guy in the Emporium. For instance, I believe he was charging the military suit for like 170 something, and this was like 150, but she sells it at a much more reasonable price. But she also has this thing called the Banadin Alloy Heavy Suit. This is a light proficiency armor suit that gives you up to plus 10. Banadin is an emerging industrial society financing their exploration of the galaxy through production of small arms and armor. They favor heavy materials, offering solid defense. She has light battle armor for a much more reasonable price, armor blades, stun baton, longsword, quarterstaff, and a Chani ritual brand. This is an Chani fire dancers use the double-bladed ritual brand in the dodging and slicing pattern so graceful it looks more like a dance than combat. A double-bladed sword. Basically, it's a pretty good double-bladed weapon if you want to use it. It also comes from the Chani, who are known to be, as this game puts it, it looks like they're dancing more than anything else. Have a Sith sniper rifle. This thing is pretty deadly. Have a regular blaster rifle, iron grenades, sound dampening stealth unit, stealth generator, minor flash mine. So, and a permacrete detonator. Oh boy, I don't even know what this is for. This powerful detonator is extremely complicated. Only someone trained in its use could set and activate it. So we'll leave that for right now. So if you want to get better weapons, you can actually come to Keble Yurt's place to get better weapons. To get those better weapons. So what I'm going to do, since we have it here, so we got a combat suit, medium. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to get myself 2 Vibra swords. I know I just upgraded my Vibra blade, but trust me, you want to get the Vibra sword. 2 to 12. Ultrasonic generators power this Ichani developed weapon design. A rare cortosis weave that protects against sparring damage ensures that traditional swordplay will endure in the time of lightsabers. So if you've played Star Wars Obi-Wan, you know what cortosis is. This was... I'm going to use 2 of these. How do I put this here? How do I put this? Oh yeah, that's right. If you use it, it doesn't have an offhand. Okay. I forgot there's a -1 point penalty if you use 2 Vibroswords, so you have to use this to offset that. So you get a +1 and that. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We can work with this. We can work with this. So basically, may have just wasted some money on that. That's fine though.
Well,
That's fine. Okay.
because of the...
I forgot that happens. I'm kind of used to another game, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to get rid of that, and we're going to get rid of these now since we don't need that. Trust me, if you have a prototype Vibroblade, it does a lot more damage than the Vibroblades, so this will be fine. So, yeah. So, how do I put this here? How do I put this? You know, I'm not gonna lie, I completely forgot exactly what I was going to say. So yeah, so we're gonna move on. So basically, we're in Taurus. A couple of things here. Sith Trooper, hello.
Don't bother me. I'm here on official Sith business.
Okay, and what's up? So yeah, we're learning that we're on a quarantine. A lot of off-worlders are here, and a lot of aliens are here. And Taurus is not what you call a very open-minded place. I think they don't like off-worlders for the most part. Well, not all of them. Supposedly, okay. So they don't like off-worlders for the most part, and they don't particularly like alien species. Except for a few, for some very obvious reasons. There's a reason why the Twi'leks are so well liked. I'm just gonna say right here. Christia and Nikolas.
Don't you just love watching the Pazak players? All that strategy, all those credits. It's enough to make a girl get all flushed.
Okay. And this is Nikolas.
What do you want? Have you come here just to bother me, or do you wish to test yourself against the best Pazak player on Taurus?
Who are you?
My name is Nikolas. I'm the unofficial champion of the Pazak circuit here on Taurus. If you don't mind losing your wager, we could play a few hands.
I want to play this off, but I don't have a deck.
You don't even have your own deck? Then why are you bothering me? You can't play Pazak without your own deck. If you're serious about Pazak, go speak to old Garuk on the other side of the tavern. His gambling days are over, and he's looking to sell his deck.
Alright, let's go talk to Garuk. Here's Garuk.
Hello there, youngster. You interested in buying the Pazak deck of an old man looking to get out of the gambling game? Just 50 credits and I'll sell you all my cards. I'll even throw in a free lesson to boot. It's a great deal, if you can afford it.
Who are you?
My name's Garuk. I used to be a card shark, one of the best Pazak players in the Outer Rim. But that was before I retired from the gambling life.
Giving up gambling? Why?
Don't get me wrong. The game's been good to me over the years. I've traveled the span of the galaxy, from the core worlds to the farthest reaches of the Outer Rim. I've won countless fortunes, and lost countless more. But that was long ago, and things have changed. Gambling is a young man's game. That's why I'm looking to get out. My offer still stands. 50 credits gets you my old Pazak deck and a free lesson. Great offer if you can afford it.
Sure, I'll buy your deck.
Glad to see you're interested in the grand old game. The rules are pretty simple. Here, I'll load them up into your data pad so you can check them out anytime you want. Good luck. I hope the game's as good to you as it was to me. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
I'd like a Pazak lesson. So, before each Pazak match, you must select 10 cards to form your side deck. 4 of these cards will be randomly drawn to form your hand during the match. A basic Pazak deck has 2 of each card numbered +1 to +5 available to create a side deck. You will find other side deck cards as you play Knights of the Old Republic with values ranging from +to -1 to +to -6. Select 10 cards to form your side deck now. So we're going to add this card, because all we got is 10. And then we're going to play. Yes. So now we have 2 plus 4s, 2 plus 3s. The object of the game is to have your face-up cards total higher than your opponent's hand without exceeding a total of 20. If a player's total is greater than 20 at the end of a turn, a bust, the opponent wins the set. A player must win 3 sets to win the match. The first player draws a card from the main deck and plays it face up to begin their turn. This is done automatically. This is your hand for the match. It is made up of 4 cards randomly drawn from the side deck you selected earlier. These cards have to last through all the sets of the match. After drawing a card, a player has the option of playing one of the cards from their hand. You can only play 1 card from your hand each turn. Playing a card from the hand is optional. If your total is over 20 after your draw and you have a negative card in your hand, you can play it to bring your total back under 20. A player's turn is over when they select either end turn or stand. If you choose end turn, you will draw another card on your next turn. Stand means you're done. If you choose stand, you will not draw any more cards, and you cannot play any more cards from your hand until the next set of the match. You may now choose to play a card from your hand or end turn. We're going to go ahead and just end our turn right now. Your opponent uses the same rules you do. Each turn they draw a card, and then they have the option to play a hand card to end turn or to stand. So what you want to do is you want to hold off on using your hand cards for just a little bit. So now we have 17 and we have a plus 3. So we're going to use that plus 3. If a player's total is exactly 20, they automatically stand. The opponent can continue to play until they stand or bust. This set is tied. The match continues until one player has won 3 sets. Ties do not count. You are never given more hand cards in the match, so use the 4 cards you have carefully. So we're going to go ahead and let that play out. Give it 3. And I'm going to have to stand because I don't have it. The player has a total greater than 20 after their turn is over. It is bust. Their opponent automatically wins the set. Okay, a match continues until that. So yeah, there we go. So basically you're just counting to 20. And we have this. We're going to place this card. And I win the set. So this is basically it, just counting to 20. That's all you gotta do. You're counting to 20 and you're trying to get as close to 20 as you can. My rule of thumb is that I usually wait until I'm close enough that I can get away with it. I cannot get away with this, so I'm going to stand, see what happens. Then you probably wins the set because he got higher. So this is basically all it is. You're just counting cards. Well, obviously counting cards, just counting numbers and trying to add it to a specific total. And I lose. And that's it. So, gained that, lost a little bit of money, but that's fine. Sarna.
Hi there. I haven't seen you around before. Of course, they don't give us Sith officers from the military base much time off.
You're from the military base? You don't look like one of the Sith.
I'm off duty right now, so I'm not in uniform. My name is Sarna, junior officer, first class with the Sith occupation force.
Nice to meet you, Sarna. I'm Anansi Wolf.
I'm actually a little surprised you're talking to me at all. Most of the people here on Taris can't stand us Sith. It can make this job pretty lonely.
You're just doing your job, right? I don't hold that against you.
That's true, but people don't appreciate what we've done for them. We could have slapped a curfew on this whole planet, but we didn't. You know, it's like everyone on this backwater planet is in a permanent bad mood. Don't they know we have to make the best of things?
You got a pretty positive attitude. Well, everybody has their ups and downs. And it's how you deal with them that counts.
Exactly, it's all about attitude. I didn't ask to be assigned to this backwater planet, but I try to make the best of it. It's pretty easy to get depressed on an assignment like this, but we do what we can to keep our spirits up.
You need to blow some steam once in a while.
That's true. It's nice to meet someone who understands what I'm going through. It's good to talk about this stuff. It gets pretty lonely up at the military base. I have to get going soon. I've got a shift at the military base, but some of us junior Sith officers are having a party tonight to blow off some steam. I'd really like to see you again. Why don't you drop by the party? I'll show you where it is on your map.
Sounds good. I'll be there.
Don't be late. We're starting right after our shifts end. Most of us won't even be going back to the base to lock up our uniforms. I look forward to seeing you there.
And like that, she just walks off. That's going to be something for later. Not in here just yet. Citizen. Waiter. Donna Lavin. Noble Youth. Sith Patron. Sith Patron, so...
Where did you get those clothes? A trash compactor in the lower city? And where are those drinks we ordered?
Who are you and why are you bossing me around?
Careful what you say. I get the feeling this spoiled brat could cause us more trouble than she's worth.
Why is the help here so incompetent? One word from Daddy and I could get you fired.
I don't even work here.
How dare you speak to me like that? Daddy's going to hear about this.
So yeah, I could use my persuasion to get out of this, but honestly, I just like doing it this way personally. Noble Youth.
Are you our waiter? Donna's buying tonight. Talk to her to get my order.
The patron.
This Teresian ale is fantastic. We should have conquered this planet ages ago.
Let me enjoy my drink in peace. And I won't have your money later.
Okay then, well, we'll keep on going. And here's Jurgen. Is this someone I tried to talk to?
No hard feelings, my good man, but I can't really talk with you right now. It's difficult enough to draw the interest of the ladies in this establishment as it is. Surely you understand what I'm talking about. I'd guess you've experienced many lonely evenings, something I'm hoping to avoid tonight.
Okay, so we have the dancer.
Mucho shakapaka. Yiki kun.
Okay, well, that's pretty much how that goes. And that's about it. So we can always play him for in Pazak. We don't have to worry about that right now. This is where we really want to go.
I can't believe we couldn't get arena tickets for this match. Now we'll have to watch the duel on the view screen.
Who cares? It's Duncan and Karl fighting. It's not like we're gonna miss anything good.
Shh, they're about to start, so quit complaining and just watch the view screen.
Ladies and gentlemen, I draw your attention to the dueling ring. Here, two combatants will battle for your viewing and gambling enjoyment. Now, I hope all your bets are down because we're ready to roll. In this corner, I give you Girl on Two Fingers. And over here, looking to climb the ranks yet again, is the ever-persistent Deadeye Duncan. And to nobody's great surprise, Deadeye is down again. Don't worry, folks. He's just unconscious. As usual, our medics will have him up and about in a bit. Well, that was quick, wasn't it? So I give you the winner, Girl on Two Fingers.
And that was that. A Girl on Two Fingers and Deadeye Duncan.
I haven't seen you around here before. You looking to step into the duel ring? Or did you just come to watch?
Duel ring? What are you talking about?
What? Why are you here if you don't even know what the dueling ring is? I don't have time to answer your questions. I need to stay focused for my next match. Maybe Azure can help you out. He's the Hut over there in the corner. He arranges all the duels.
Alright then, here's Deadeye Duncan.
What are you looking at, fresh meat? You want a piece of me? You want to step in the dueling chambers with me?
Who are you?
I'm Deadeye Duncan, the number 5 ranked duelist in this cantina. You must have seen me in the dueling chambers, right?
Dueling chambers?
You know, the dueling chambers. 2 people in combat, loser gets carried out unconscious on a stretcher. It's the only reason people come into this part of the cantina. Look, I'm the number 5 ranked duelist around here. I don't have time to explain all this. Go talk to the duel organizer if you're interested. He's that hut over there in the corner.
You're the number 5 ranked duelist. Out of how many?
5. But it's an elite group, okay? It's not like just anyone can step into the dueling chamber. Well, actually, anyone can, but not many do.
You don't look so tough. I think I could beat you in a duel.
Big talk. Go speak with the hut in the corner to back it up. He's the duel organizer. I'll look forward to our match. Fresh meat is just what I need to end my losing streak.
Alright, so let's go talk to Azure. I'm sorry, human. The betting window's over. No more fight training. People are sick of seeing the same duelists all the time. It's bad for business. Less. My name is Azure. I organize all the duels here. We need a new face in a dueling game, human. If you want to step into a duel ring, it can be a highly valuable venture. What are you talking about? I can arrange for you to fight in the duel ring. If you win, you get the standard contract, 10% of all wagers. And don't worry, nobody dies in a duel ring anymore. Death matches are illegal. Most fighters in the duel ring use vibroblades or stun sticks because the ring is pretty small. But a few of the duelists use blasters. Use whichever you prefer.
Vibroblades and blasters? And nobody ever dies? How come I get the feeling you're trying to take us for a ride?
The duel ring has energy suppressor fields to make sure nobody dies. Weapons are limited so they hurt but don't kill. And we've got a medic droid in case of serious injuries. Are you interested? I'll do it, but I want more than 10%. Hahaha, you're joking, right? If I pay you more, then everyone wants more. No, you get the same as all the others. 10%. That's my final offer. Okay, I'll do it. Good. New blood for the ring. We need a nickname, like Ice or Deadeye or Twitch. Good nicknames make people bet more. What's a good name for you? You're an off-worlder. You're new here. People won't recognize you. I know. From now on in the duel ring, you'll be the mysterious stranger. The mysterious stranger. I like it. The mysterious stranger is a perfect name for you. You've got no past, no history. It makes you seem like you have some big, dark secret. People like that. Makes them bet more.
This is for the best. We could use those credits from these duels, but using your real name is too risky. The Sith might have come across a crew manifest back on the Endar Spire.
You ready for a duel now? You want to step into the ring right away? I'll set you up with Deadeye Duncan to start. I'll tell you the rules if you're ready. I'm ready for a duel. Yes, you fight and people bet, and I make money. It's all good. Only one rule. Nobody dies. Your opponent goes down, you don't finish them off. Death matches are illegal now. You new at this, so I'll start you off easy. You get to fight Deadeye Duncan. Are you ready to go into the ring now? Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. You've seen him lose night after night after night, but this time he's after fresh meat. In this corner, I give you Deadeye Duncan! And in the other corner, a relative newcomer to the terrace dueling scene, emerging from the shadows with no history, no past, and no name, the mysterious stranger!
And just like that, get into the fight. Now the duels are actually a pretty decent challenge for you at this point, and you're pretty much just trying to win.
It's over! The fight is over! The mysterious stranger has won! But really, are any of us surprised? Deadeye losing isn't news. You have to do better than that to impress us, stranger.
Some experience, and then we go collect our money. Now the thing about Deadeye is that he pretty much goes down almost immediately. First aid, you get one of these after every match. You can always come back here and find one. I know I was missing a lot there, but he goes down after like one hit. Just to give you an idea of just how easy this is meant to be. Let's go collect our winnings. Good fight. Good fight. People like you, Mr. Fishmaker. They bet a lot when you fight. Makes me happy. And rich. I always pay my debts. You won, so you get paid. 10% of the purse. That's the deal. Here's your credits. You come see me when you're ready to fight again. And now in terms of credits, we have 186, so not too bad. Not too bad. Stop the Deadeye.
What do you want? Oh, let me guess. You beat me in the dueling ring and now you're gonna rub it in my face. Yeah, well, I'm used to it. So pardon me if I ignore your gloating.
Wow, you sure have a bad attitude.
Gee, I wonder why. Couldn't have anything to do with being the worst duelist on Terrace, could it? Even a rookie like you got the better of me. Look, I admit it, you're better than me. Everyone's better than me. Blindfolded one-legged tack with a rusty knife could probably beat me, okay? Is that what you wanted to hear? You satisfied yet? Are you happy now that you've taken the last shred of dignity I have?
I'll just be going now.
Oh, well, okay. Goodbye, then.
Yeah, I can see why he's upset. Hello, Karl.
I saw your match against Duncan. Not bad for a rookie. But Deadeye's a joke. Even after I lost the use of my fingers, I can still beat him. Go talk to Azure, the duel organizer, if you want to step up to the big leagues. I'll show you what it's like to fight a real duelist.
Okay, so I guess we'll have to fight him next. Mysterious Stranger. I knew you'd be back. They all come back. You fought well last time. People like you, stranger. They bet lots on your last fight. There'll be more on your next fight. You get 10%, same as always. You want to step into the ring now? Are you ready to prove yourself against the best duelist on Terrorist? On Terrorist, I say Terrorist. I'm ready for a duel. You handled Duncan pretty well, and I think you're ready to fight Karl Two Fingers. Just remember, Karl uses blasters in the ring sometimes. You ready to step into the arena? Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. In this corner, one of the greats, a man so tough, even a disfiguring injury couldn't end his career. I give you Karl Two Fingers. And in the other corner, a relative newcomer to the terrace dueling scene, emerging from the shadows with no history, no past, and no name, the mysterious stranger!
So what you want to do with this fight is you want to try to get in as close to him as possible, and then just try to avoid getting hit too much by his blaster. Because then he'll try to engage you in sword combat, and he's not that good with sword combat. Now here's the thing, you can always cancel out your next move with a health pack or something if you feel you're not doing too well, and then just go from there.
It's over! The fight is over! The mysterious stranger has won! Gerlon losing to a rookie. Is this a sign that his injuries have finally caught up with him? Or is the mysterious stranger for real? Only time will tell.
Ooh boy, that was a pretty tough fight. Now from here on out, the fights are going to get really, really tough. So I advise not going after the next couple just yet. Do these two first, and then move on from there. Good fight, good fight. People like you, mysterious stranger. They bet a lot of money when you fight. Makes me happy and rich. Now with my credits. Here's your credits. You can see me when you're ready. So, we got 386. So we got a pretty decent haul from this. What we're going to do now is we're going to call it a part here for today. And in the next one, we're going to continue on in the terrace and try to figure out what else we can do. I've been Anansi, you've been awesome. I'll catch you later.